Let's start off with this Larry Elder thing. I got to be honest. I think there's so many extremely important stories right now. We've got obviously the Afghanistan stuff, which has been going on for a long time, especially with your expertise, Sean. We could talk about this. But then as we're coming in and sitting down, I saw this story, and for one, I'm like, this one makes me really, really mad for a few reasons. From timcast.com, breaking: Larry Elder attacked by white liberal in gorilla mask throwing eggs. Now, personally, I don't know if liberal is the right word to use. It is kind of like the colloquial word used for like the opponents, but this person's a nut. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna. I guess until the mainstream liberals come out and condemn this actively, I don't know what else to say other than they're under the same umbrella. But the story is: California gubernatorial candidate Larry Elder was attacked by a white liberal in a black and pink gorilla mask in Venice on Wednesday. The mask-wearing leftist was throwing eggs and shouting as Elder walked by. The belligerent attacker also punched a member of Elder's entourage who was attempting to get them to calm down and step away. One of her friends also punched him in the back of his head as someone else threw an egg. Quote, "Put your hands on me again and I'll F you up," the ape-masked attacker was heard shouting. Another protester ranted to the media present that Elder, who is black, doesn't even like his own people. Quote, "A flying egg narrowly missed the back of recall candidate Larry Elder's head after it was thrown by an activist wearing a gorilla mask in Venice. A scuffle broke out and the candidate was escorted into an SUV, Kate Cagle, the journalist who filmed the incident, wrote in a tweet. Now, I'll tell you what really bothers me about this, aside from the fact these people are lunatics, is that if this was someone on the right wearing a gorilla mask and going up to a black Democrat, it would be the front page, number one, above the fold, New York Times, white supremacy.
That's exactly where I was going to take. I was thinking this the entire time as you were speaking. That if this were someone on the right, it would be national news. You'd have the Today Show out there interviewing people. Oh, he was wearing a red hat. That would be the dominant headline.
Oh, but I mean, no, but this is a gorilla mask.
And you approached this really, really fair, right? Like, well, this guy he's defined as a liberal, but he's probably just somebody that's struggling. Or I didn't see the news, but
right,
yeah, but yeah, it's just someone that's a little crazy, that not really a liberal, but if it were a conservative, you would get no such grace from anybody.
This is what they're saying, right? So the LA Times called Larry Elder the black face of white supremacy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which is insane. And then a leftist wearing a gorilla mask throws eggs and punches someone in his group. Where's all of the headlines? Where's Don Lemon saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, white supremacy is alive in this country"? A white woman in a gorilla mask attacking a black. You don't see it because it's not about race, not about racism. All this critical theory stuff is just we want power, and the double standard's fairly obvious, isn't it?
Well, isn't this you just look at this and you're like, we need to break up. We need to break up.
Just go right to it.
We need to break up.
Someone threw an egg and we're done.
Yeah,
Punch
we're done.
me over.
We're done.
But think about it. What did you just say? You just said that the press controls the narrative. Until the right gets a way to control the narrative, they're always going to be in charge.